Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, teacher resigns after threats against the St. Elizabeth School were gun taken from 7-year-old. The news has discovered that teaching and learning are in limbo at the St. Elizabeth-based primary school, where the 7-year-old boy was found with a gun last week, as several teachers are contemplating resigning due to the level of threats issued. The teacher who discovered the firearm has since resigned with immediate effect. The news was informed that threats to harm people at the school and in the community have been issued. Fear has gripped the institution since the weapon was seized, and last Friday, a day after the incident, the principal sought a police escort to the institution. Classes were also dismissed early as less than 50% of the student population turned up. Meanwhile, the news was informed that the father of the 7-year-old boy was questioned and released by the police, who are continuing their investigations. Man killed in reported confrontation with Westmoreland police. A man was killed in a reported confrontation with the police during a targeted operation early Tuesday morning on Akitree Lane in Grange Hill, Westmoreland. He is Shaquille Smith, otherwise called Rebel Side. Deputy Superintendent Sean J. Mitchell, who is in charge of operations for the parish, said that during the operation, which started shortly after 4 o'clock, there was an exchange of gunfire between the man and the members of the police team. During the confrontation, the suspect was fatally wounded and taken to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. A 9mm pistol has since been recovered, he reported. DSP Mitchell reiterated the police's appeal for persons being sought by the police to surrender peacefully. The police team, we are trained and we are ready to defend ourselves and that of law-abiding citizens. So we wanted to use this opportunity to just advise other persons who may be wanted by the police to turn themselves in and not to engage the police in any armed conflict when they are so approached, he maintained. Companies linked to Wholeness filed nil tax returns despite millions in transactions, says Integrity Commission report. An investigative report into the statutory declarations filed by Prime Minister Andrew Holness has revealed that 3 companies linked to him, which had transactions totaling hundreds of millions of dollars, filed nil tax returns for 2021 and 2022. A nil income tax return indicates that a company falls below the taxable income and therefore did not pay taxes during the year. In the 171-page report tabled in Parliament Tuesday afternoon, the Integrity Commission's Director of Investigation, Kevin Stevenson, raised the tax compliance concerns. The report said the Prime Minister is connected with or had a financial interest in the 3 companies, Imperium, Positive Media, and Estate Bridge. It said a forensic examination of bank accounts attributable to Wholeness and the referenced companies for the period January 1, 2020 to June 13, 2023 revealed the intercompany deposits and the withdrawals of $473,161,545.37 and $427,174,913.86 respectively. The report said that the financial statements provided by Wholeness indicated that in 2021, Imperium earned at least $5,121,105 in dividends exchanged against anti-interest. Still, Imperium, solely owned by Wholeness, filed a nil tax return for 2021 and 2022. Positive Media's management account and the statement of comprehensive income for 2021 submitted by Wholeness indicate a total income of $20,069,697, the report said. Notwithstanding, Positive Media filed a nil tax return for 2021 and 2022, indicating that the business had not engaged in any revenue-generating activity over the 2 years of its existence. For Estate Bridge's management accounts, the report said the statement of profit and loss account for the year ended December 31, 2021 shows an interest income of $1,040,625. The report said despite this, Estate Bridge filed a nil tax return for 2021, which means that the business had not engaged in any revenue-generating activity in that year. Further, the report said over the period of March 2021 to May 2022, a fourth company, Green Emerald, provided loans to Positive Media to the tune of $20,625,000 and appeared to be in operation during the referenced period. Green Emerald filed a nil tax return for 2021 and the tax returns declaring income of $355,100 in 2022. However, in commenting on the report in the lower house on Tuesday, Holness said as far as he knows, the company he is directly associated with is compliant and the filings are up to date. But Stevenson in the report said there is sufficient basis on which to make a referral to the Commissioner General, Tax Administration Jamaica, and the Financial Investigation Division for a determination to be made as to the appropriateness of the filing of nil tax returns and whether there is any financial impropriety on the part of the above-mentioned companies. On a preliminary assessment, the tax returns filed by Green Emerald do not demonstrate that this company has the income-generating capacity, has generated sufficient income to be in a position to provide loans to Positive Media of over $20 million within the time frame it did, Stevenson said. Stevenson concluded that the filing of nil income tax returns for the years 2021 and 2022 on the part of Imperium, Estate Bridge, and the Positive Media in circumstances where those companies reported income and other business activities in their audited financial statements poses significant tax compliance concerns. Similarly, he said the filing of nil income tax returns and an income tax return with income of $355,100 by Green Emerald in 2021 and 2022 respectively, in circumstances where this company had, over the referenced period, provided short-term loans to Positive Media of over $20 million and, more importantly, appeared to be in operation, also raises serious tax compliance concerns. It is accepted and understood that a company, though operating at a loss, may well be in a position to offer loans. The live issue here, however, is whether the named companies had any income and expenses over the relevant period which were not disclosed in their returns to TAJ, Stevenson said. He recommended that the report to be referred to the Commissioner General, TAJ, for the necessary assessment to be made and, where required, for the appropriate penalties to be imposed. A copy of the report has also been referred to the FID. Retired cop appeals for help amid a battle with cancer. A retired member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force is making a public appeal for support amid his 6-year battle with cancer. Devon Taylor, who is from Portmore, St. Catherine, but now lives in St. Elizabeth, has been struggling with multiple myeloma, also known as a myeloma. Multiple myeloma is a type of bone marrow cancer. The retired civil servant, who served in the JCF for 24 years, said since his diagnosis, his medical bill has ballooned, making it difficult to access the drugs needed to manage the terminal illness. He is also appealing for support to build a home.
The price for the medication has gone through the roof. So I'm at a home and I am expected to be discharged at any time. But I would like some financial assistance from the Jamaican people, if they can assist me to build a home. I have a piece of land already, and I would be very much grateful if I can get some financial assistance from Jamaicans and anybody who can assist. And I have an account number at the Jamaica National Building Society, which is 209-426-1932, and my telephone number is 876-363-1601.
Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.